Yo, we got some very special brothers here today, and this is one half of the brothers that came up here today, man. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? My name is Amar Jumbu, personally known as your boy Deepend, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised in Atlanta, and I'm from Mali originally, West Africa.
West Africa. Whoa,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
So how old were you when you came down here?
I was born and raised here, but I've been back over there like twice.
Okay,
Yep, yep.
okay, all right, man. So I see deep in on your shirt, man. What is that? Can you tell me a little about that?
Well, this right here is my personal brand that I created. Purely off of just how I was feeling in life and the things that I was going through. So what Deepend stands for to me is basically just like finding your way to just cope with whatever you're going through, whatever problems you're battling with, just trying to find a way to stay strong through whatever you're going through. So just always just trying to find a way to just stay disciplined, stay focused, and stay motivated. So that's what it means to me. And I struggle with mental health and personal development. So I'm just trying to spread as much awareness as I can. And yeah, man, so I created this line right here with my shirts. We got I was actually on the mountain. I was actually on the mountain when I thought about this shirt. So
Oh,
that's
that's
really
dope.
where this design come from, with the clouds and then the mountain on the bottom. And then I got a white
So you
version.
incorporate some of your personal experiences in your clothing.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
it has a lot more
Yeah.
deeper meaning in it.
It has an actual deeper meaning than what you just see for real.
That's fire,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So a lot of people, they just think like deep end. They really don't even know the meaning. Sometimes you just hear like, man, I'm going off the deep end, or oh man,
Yeah,
that dude's off the deep end or something like that. That usually means like that guy, he really not
yeah,
in the
that's a
right.
bad space.
Yeah, he not really in the right mind space. So that's what I feel like I deal with. Sometimes I feel like I don't be in the right mind space, but I still, throughout all the challenges, just try my best to stay focused and stay positive, and just stay motivated to keep doing this thing that we call life, man. You got to wake up and chase this thing every day, man.
Man,
I'm only 20 years old, and I've been through a lot, but man, there's people around the world, man, that if you shared your problems with them, or you put your problems in a bucket with them, man, they'll trade their problems with yours for you in a heartbeat, man. They'll take your problems, and man, they'll be all right. You
and
know
that's
what I'm
something
saying?
big that I don't think people understand is that you may not know it, but there's people that's going through way worse
Yep,
and actually are doing a lot to try to fix that while going through what they're going through.
exactly.
So how did you find the strength? Like what gave you the strength?
Me personally, like, I'm a hustler regardless. Like, I've been selling things since I can remember. My dad, he's a fruit distributor. So he distributes fruit all around different states and different parts of the city in Atlanta and stuff like that. So from the time I can remember, I've always been helping my dad, helping my uncle sell whatever they can. And, just always hustling, just always trying my best. So what I've realized what they was trying to do with, just selling their stuff is purely make money. So I feel like eventually I feel like money became my ultimate drive. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have a lot of money, and I always seen my parents struggling. So I felt like I needed to get some money to allow myself to be financially stable, so I could get to where I want to be and do the things that I wanted to do. So I
So
feel
helping
like
people.
hustling really just drove me to do whatever I wanted to do, man. Because regardless of what I'm going through, I'm still wake up and get up and hustle, man.
So how did you come to Islam? Is the question, because this there's a fine line between what is right for Islam and what's not right for Islam.
For
So
sure.
like how did you find your way to Islam, and how do you how do you tightrope that line?
For sure. I mean, I was born Muslim, but I still feel like even if you're born Muslim, you still have to find Islam. And I feel like that was the case with me. I was born Muslim, and I was just always growing up, just going to Islamic school, just reading the Quran. But I never really know what it meant. You know what I'm saying? I was just reading these things. I'm just doing whatever my parents really telling me to do. But then as I got older and started realizing what Islam was, it's not really just a religion. To me, a lot of people just say, oh, it's a religion, this and that. to me, it's not a religion, it's a way of life. Honestly, it's the best way of life and the truest way of life. And I feel like once you master this way of life, that's when you can have some type of a peace of mind in your life, in your day-to-day life, for real. So I feel like it's just a way of living, a way of carrying yourself, a way of characteristics. And once I feel like I actually understood that and started to take it more serious, that's when I feel like I started just getting more disciplined and just started checking myself a little bit more.
Okay.
For
So
sure.
look, one last question, because I know you're a busy guy. You're
Nah,
out
for
here
sure.
doing your thing.
Nah, for sure.
And I want y'all to enjoy y'all time here,
Yeah.
man. So just give me one instance where Allah has really showed his power in your life.
Oh man, it's been many times, way too many times that I can even count, man. But one thing that I can say, there was a time where I wasn't really going the right direction in my life, and I was just making a lot of bad decisions back to back to back. And one day I was in a car with my friend. Unfortunately, we got in the car and we were driving, man. We were driving. I was looking at the GPS, and we weren't thinking much of it. We were driving, thought it was a normal day, until just one wrong decision, one turn of the steering wheel led us into crashing into an electric pole that snapped in half and landed on us in the car. But alhamdulillah, we got out alive. And throughout that experience, I can say Allah really showed his power, because even when the police showed up and the ambulance showed up and the fire trucks, they were looking at the car and looking at us like, you guys weren't supposed to make it out of this alive. So, I just thank Allah for allowing me to make it out of that accident alive, me and my friend both. And
Alhamdulillah.
ever since then, man, I've just been trying to live life the right way, the correct way, and just take it day by day, man. That's all I could do.
All right, man. You got a good story, man. I don't even want this interview to end, but I know I gotta end it.
Nah, for sure.
All right. One piece of advice you have for anybody who's trying to better themselves, who may be at home with a bunch of ideas,
Yeah.
Morale may be low,
Yeah.
feeling down because of their environment. Just one piece of advice you would give them.
Man, one piece of advice I got for you, man, just keep going. Don't stop no matter what, and never stop believing in yourself, man. Just keep going and never feel like you can't do anything, man. You just gotta wake up, get up and do it, man. Don't let the haters, don't let none of the outside noise distract you. It's only you versus you, because at the end of the day, we all gonna go to the dirt. We all going to the same place. We all gonna be put 6 feet below. And when you long and gone, and when them people who was hating on you long and gone, they all gonna forget about you. So it's your time to do what you can do for yourself, for sure.
Alhamdulillah, man.
Your boy Deepend, and
Yes,
we checking
sir.
out. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I appreciate my boy Trey for taking the time out to do this interview with me, man. And we out of here.
Yes, sir.